Now we have started with the imperfection already. We did stoichiometric defect, we did its type, vacancy, interstitial, Frankel and Schottky, and you know all that, right? That what is the irregularity do you get to see in them. Now we are going to start with the second type of the this thing is stoichiometric defect, that is the impurity defect. Now in this impurity defect what you get to see, as the name suggests, there will be some foreign substance present. So there will be some foreign substance present which is responsible for the imperfection, obviously, right. And when we talk about that in what kind of solids it happens, so it happens in case of ionic solids. It also happens in case of ionic solids. Earlier we took these types and out of them Frankel and Schottky was shown by the ionic solids. So similarly keep in mind that impurity defect is also shown by the ionic solid. See, so now what I am going to have is, like I will be taking an example in order to explain you. Suppose I have NaCl, and as we know that NaCl is actually formed of Na ion and chloride ion, right. So if I like look for the its lattice, it will appear to be like this, right, orderly arranged, but still we will get to see certain imperfections, right. So I will just write the names Na and Cl. So let it be Na positive, Cl negative, Na positive, Cl negative, Cl negative, Na positive, Cl negative, Na positive, again Na positive, because you have to keep in mind that the same charges should not reside with each other, right. So suppose this is a crystal. Now I have just we have this NaCl, now I have like used it in a molten state. So I have NaCl is in molten state, because in order to show the impurity defect the ionic solid should be in molten state. This is the limitation, right. So this is what I have. Now I am going to add foreign substance, say for example strontium chloride. Now if I talk about the ions which form strontium chloride is Sr2 positive and definitely Cl negative, right. So what I am going to do, or what you are going to see in this defect is that this is a NaCl crystal, right, it is clear. Now it is a molten state, that means somehow the bond between Na and Cl is not so strong, right. Now we are going to add this SrCl2, this thing, that is the Sr2 positive ion and Cl negative ions. Now like if I say like before I tell you that what kind of imperfection happens actually when we add SrCl2 or when this SrCl2 is present as an impurity. So before we start that, just look at the board what I just want to explain you. See, Sr2 positive is like this, that means how much net charge is carried? It carries 2 unit positive charge. So if I just want to equalize this charge of strontium with that of sodium, so I have to take 2 sodiums, because we know that the charge on one sodium is only 1 positive, right. So in order to equalize the charge, that means for one strontium ion I will be taking the 2 Na positive ions, because one Na has only 1 unit positive charge, so 2 Na positive ions are going to add up to give 2 positive unit charge. That means they are going to give the net charge, that means the similar net charge on both the sides. So that means one charge of one strontium is actually balanced by the 2 sodium, right. Keep in mind, because this is the main factor which is causing this kind of defect in the crystal. Now when we add this Sr2 positive and Cl negative, or when we add strontium chloride to it, then what is going to happen? We say that at certain places Na gets displaced. Na gets displaced. Suppose I say, I am taking an example, I am adding 1 Sr, so that means 2 Na will be displaced. So likewise this is shown that there are 2 vacant spaces, right. But 2 Na positive ions can equalize the charge of strontium, but how many strontium will be there? Only 1 strontium, as I told you that 1 strontium is equal to 2 Na positive. So simultaneously 1 strontium atom cannot occupy the 2 spaces, right. So that means it will occupy one of the place, suppose I say this is occupied by the strontium. So that means other space is going to remain vacant, right. So that means as much as strontium I will add up, so each strontium is going to displace 2 Na, but out of that it is just going to occupy this place of only 1 Na, and one place of the Na is going to remain as vacant, because we have to balance the charges as well, right. So because we took 2 positive charge, so it has to be balanced by the 2 unit positive charge, but unfortunately the charge of strontium is only 2 positive. So that means one strontium atom is capable of displacing 2 sodium ions, but obviously one atom is going to occupy only one place at a time. So that means the other place which will be left, which is created by the this thing when the Na was removed, will be left vacant. So that means we will get to see the places, certain places occupy the strontium ions, but along with that we will get to see the certain vacant places also. So that means one strontium ion means one vacant place. 2 strontium ions, that means 2 vacant spaces. So this is actually the impurity defect. So I think it's clear. Again, impurity defect is created when the foreign substance is present. The limitation for it is that there should be a foreign substance present. Second is that it is observed in the case of ionic solids. So what actually happens? First you just equalize the charge, you just see that how many atoms is equivalent to how many atoms of the other crystal. Like I took NaCl, so one strontium 2 positive was equal to the 2 Na positive. So it will displace those cations, but when it will displace those cations, it is not going to occupy the both the position, one of the places left vacant, so it will just create vacancies at certain places. So that vacancies are something called as cationic vacancies, because it is created by the removal of cation, right, and it is not occupied further by the cation, because the only one strontium can occupy one place at a time. So that means it is somehow the cationic vacancy. So this is the impurity defect. I think it's clear. So this is how you are going to explain when you get the question related to impurity defect.